live stream. I don't care who. If I lose subscribers, I'd be so happy to lose them because they mean nothing to me here. They can do nothing. They're just cowards coming and like these Shia Indians. They don't want the truth. And they're just these. I hope God gets them so badly. These Shias, what uh, how they've lied, their imams, their evil devils. Look, they've even made this like their God and they themselves, these harami Shias, ऐसे चालाक, इतने तेज हैं, scoundrels, these scoundrels. इनको ना ऐसे लेके जाना चाहिए हरामजादों को. Sexual crimes, ये हरामजादे. मुर्दाबाद शिया पे अल्लाह का अजाब आने वाला है जल्दी. Evil, इनको इनका evil ऐसे मरेंगे. ऐसे जिएंगे मरेंगे भी नहीं ये. जैसे मुझे कर दिया है ऐसे हो जाएंगे. ये ऐसे हरामजादे हैं. देखो इनको शर्म नहीं आती शियाओं को. इट इज अ मैन एज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट सेक्स. पागल हो क्या बेखैर. क्या समझते हो अपने आप को. ये क्या बोला है तुमने और फिर ये इधर कैल पहुंच गया. अभी देखो द बिलीविंग वेमेन मैंने अरबिक में भी किया है. हरामजादो शियास ऐसे स्काउंड्रल्स, ऐसे हरामी हैं, ऐसे चालाक हैं, ऐसे चालाक हैं. ये इंडिया. सॉरी मुझे अभी आ रहा था कि यूएई इज नॉट ट्राइंग टू हार्म यू, डजंट वांट टू हार्म यू. ये शिया इंडियन शियाज हैं. यूएई ट्राइंग टू टेक केयर ऑफ यू एंड वो तुम्हें अच्छा करना चाह रहे हैं. दे हेल्पफुल. सुन्नी, अब सुन्नी का हम क्या बोलें जब हमारे शिया इतने चालाक चुद क्लेवर कन्स. इनकी औरतें भी कम नहीं है शियाओं की ना. औरतें भी कम नहीं है. जस्ट चेकिंग द साउंड. शियाओं की ना. अच्छा शियाओं की ना. शियाओं की औरतें भी चुड चालाक चालाक हैं. I know the American F you, get away. Europeans. अच्छा हमारे we have our own. Shias also say this. मेरे father तो बहन की गाली. In Pakistan, living and being brought up in Pakistan. Just checking sound here. In Pakistan, living and being. Mm. Now I removed some things like no one is ये शिया चालाक चुद. कभी कभी ना मेरे फादर कहते थे कि उनका एक मस्कती अहमद सुल्तान था. तो जब भी मैं वहाँ जाती थी ना अभी बिकॉज उसकी फैमिली हो गई थी तो अभी अपनी डॉटर को कह रहा था. माय फादर इज टेलिंग हर हिज ओन डॉटर राइट. तुम्हारी माँ का फेस नहीं देखना. तुम्हारी माँ की देखिए. कभी कभी किसी का फेस नहीं. तुम्हारा फेस क्यों देखें हम. कभी कभी किसी माँ की गंदे बेटे की बेगैरत. I'm bringing my case here and they've really बहुत चालाक हैं. शिया को कौन पहुंचेगा इसका. इस शैतान शिया का कौन पहुंचेगा. Like I can't talk in Urdu. Who will reach these Satan Shias. कर देते हैं लोग. Shias are scoundrels, bastards. ऐसे चालाक हैं दुनिया में, ऐसे चालाक cunning फातिमा जिसकी मेरे फादर्स मदर शिया का नाम जब फातिमा आता है ना क्या नहीं कर सकती है बच्चों पे जुल्म डॉटर इन लॉस मेरा हस्बैंड चले गया but then he came back she wouldn't accept him and that's not in Shia Islam तो हम पे जुल्म किया है because her husband went to India और ये इंडियन भी कम नहीं है ये छोड़ दें ये बूप बूप का what I learned this all a lie you see this boob guy he's not going to take action he's a hidden Shia a friend of a Shia he's not going to they're not going to take action as like even more on YouTube help me and this and that these Indians they're very clever themselves they're with the Shias no I love Sunnis I know Sunnis would not I love the Sunnis I just love them I know they're not like they're not scoundrels. They won't deceive us straight away. Yeah, definitely. Dare you Shia say anything to their Ummul Mumineen? It's been forgiven. Even Prophet Muhammad, after all this, you want to keep lanate bechte ho tum log? You want to keep cursing the Kufans, the Kufans. It was Imam Hussein's fault. It was Imam Hussein's fault. Dare you say against Aisha, Ummul Mumineen, Aisha of theirs, right? You don't see this? Scoundrels. You don't want the truth. Surah 66. Stop your nonsense, you Shias. अच्छा मुझे तो ये केएल बोला कि ये एक्स जो है ना इनकी तो ये तो मुझे लगा कि ये खुद गैस लाइटर कोवर्ट नार्सिसिस्ट है इनकी एक्स नहीं थी इनकी एक्स बिल्कुल भी कोवर्ट नार्सिसिस्ट नहीं थी अच्छा ये शिया बताना चाह रहे हैं कि इंडियन ना बहुत सारी कोवर्ट नास इंडियन वुमेन अच्छा केएल ने you know what KL told me on backstage that he had an ex I don't know whether he's telling the truth or not and he found out that she was a narcissist so he said it's awesome like life can be great awesome right because for me, I said for you, maybe not for someone else. So try to understand those who break down. Maybe you did. He said he went for a walk with some, I don't know, with his Walkman or what. He went for a walk. And his ex turned out to be when his ex he found it. He went for a walk. He just gathered himself and now he's found ex-Muslims and he's using them for God knows what, I tell you. So you didn't break down, Acha, so every negative and take it from such a pretentious liar. मुझे तो तभी तो ऐसे लोग जब देते हैं ना कुछ बताते हैं कि oh get out I'd rather be dead I'd rather die I'd rather cry I'd rather not like you seem to be a psychopath. It didn't hurt him at all, you know. And he said something to his covert narcissist ex girlfriend that really made her like a, you know, he was telling me how he overpowered her. Wow, amazing, Shia KL. ये के करार तो नहीं है करार standing for करार Oh Prophet, why do you see here Shias the Sunnis are right. Allah has prescribed. क्यों ऐसे कर रहे हो? Hamacham. Huh? Where? Okay, if Aisha was such a loose person, uh, Abu Bakr would force her. To, Abu Bakr would corner, sorry, Abu Bakr would corner Prophet Muhammad. I was thinking, and something that was for my Shia, like religion, that, yeah, how could the parents allow Prophet Muhammad to take their 6 year, 7 year old daughter? Surah 33, Ayat 37 must have come at that time, not in Medina, but in Makkah, that whatever the Prophet, Allah and the Prophet, His Messenger have decided for you believers, you cannot say no to. You can't even use your own opinion or your choice or your desire. So then I found out, looking at Surah 33, Ayat 36, that it wasn't Abu Bakr. They didn't have a choice to give their 7 year old daughter to Prophet Muhammad. I'm going to use another channel, but I'm just waiting for the time to come because this is my premium channel and I don't want to waste my money on having two premium channels. I can't afford to do this. I'm saving every penny that I can. And so I'll be waiting until this premium channel is, yeah, I was thinking of leaving this channel also, joining my other channel on YouTube, my backup channel, and so I'm going to go to my backup channel once this premium, and again, I've forgotten to, I can't believe this. Again, I become senile and I'm bleeding and from inside, either hemorrhaging, my head. It's amazing that my head, God help me, my head hasn't, but side pains, last night, I thought now it's on my left side. The pain started. I was very worried about Lubna, that no one, we can't reach out to her. And the poor thing, she's like, I don't mean to, like, Nene, we have to, because I know what it is like to have this, right? Once you have this threat, for some people, they're suffering from anxiety or something, like she said she was. So she's getting this watching feeling, right? And we can't reach out to her. I couldn't tell her, like, I couldn't share this video on YouTube. You can't. I can't give her the. I don't think on the in the comment section. If you, even if you're not you can't put your any link or anything when you're not a moderator. And anyways, she had finished her live stream, and I just commented, and then afterwards, like, how many times am I going to edit my comment for her? Like, she must be in a. So at this time, I can't be editing my comments, right? I do that on other for others, like something. Try to fix my comment, like Sayyid Muzammal or someone, but I can't like this thing, right? So my left side bone started. My left खुदा फातिमा को ऐसा दिखा है पसलियाँ मेरी they're hitting me so hard, these Shia jinns and all, they're using jinns. So it was so bad, I panicked. Then my left side were the bones. Ah, oh yes, पसलियाँ तोड़ने वाले. Some really bad. Hello, there's some psycho Shia. He's got jinns and all, and he's one. Anything I say against Fatima. But last night I was like worried about Lubna. I didn't even say anything against. लेकिन ये मेरी पसलियाँ उम्र के बारे में मैंने कहा ना. No, but oh, the Emiratis, Arabs. I'm sorry I said something. It's a Shia who's after me. तो तुम लोग राधा रानी सीता देवी के बारे में इमाम रजा वेबसाइट कुछ भी कह दो. No, but I was really worried about Lubna. She's getting this watching feeling it started. She was, I couldn't do, sorry, I couldn't watch Lubna. I couldn't watch her channel. Live stream, sorry, live stream, not channel. बहुत विकेट इनका तो पता है हाँ हाँ evil for evil तो फातिमा को जिसने कहा तो ये शिया तो मार डालेंगे उमर बिन खत्तब से भी बदतर है ये शिया हम तो इधर सच्चाई दिखाएं रहे हैं ये इतने जालिम हैं ये, ये अपनी वाइफ को भी नहीं छोड़ बीटिंग टू डेथ मे बी तो ये बहुत हरामी है शिया ये एक साइको है सॉरी साइको है सॉरी बैड वर्ड्स आर कमिंग आई कंडेम अच्छा उमर बिन खत्ताब ने दूसरों की बेटियों को अल्लाह ने कहा मारो जब आपकी वाइफ बन जाती है और आपको डिसोबे इफ शी डिसोबेज यू हिट हर ऑन थर्ड काउंट idribu the word I got from strike the very fingertips where was I yeah so here it's showing you strike the very fingertip surah anfal ayat ये देखें शियाओं को ये है कि इनका अभी मुझे पता चला मैं शिया थी मुझे नहीं पता था कभी नहीं बोलते थे कि प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को चोरी प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने अटैक किया कैरावन्स को कभी हमें नहीं पता था अल्लामा मजलिसी का भी but like this I never found out that he was attacking the caravans evil for evil इधर तो माफी नहीं है अच्छा मुझे ना ये थोड़ा ये के एल का माँ का नाम क्या है कोई बता सकता है इसका बैकग्राउंड क्या है इसका नाम क्या है अच्छा बैक स्टेज पे मेरे साथ बात कर रहा है अपना नाम तो मुझे पता है should have told me his name right he didn't tell me his name याद तो नहीं है इंडियन okay we have to I mean I don't know about you but I'm just telling you I have to be very careful शियाज जैसे सालिम जिंदगी में कहीं मैंने नहीं देखे सुन्नी का तो सुन्नीज एटलीस्ट वी नो राइट what the prophet देखिए बेचारा अल्लाह no no let's go back to मैं asking no where was it so oh sorry तो अल्लाह ये वाइफ्स तो लाइक इनको बड़ा थ्रेट मिला फिर रसूलुल्लाह ने जब I was told Imam Ali has told the Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah kya the fake Rasul Imam Ali told Ali Abu Talib told this one, Prophet Muhammad, to divorce. Why didn't he? Why didn't he divorce Aisha? He didn't have the money because there it says, if you like the life of this world, and it's, I will give you provision and let you free. Oh, you unbelievers, make no excuse this day. यानी ये वाइफ्स तो चली जाएंगी जहन्नम में जिसके अंदर प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद का लंड किया है वो भी नहीं ठीक कर सका इनको लाइक चलो फादर तो अगर बैड था अपनी बेटी को दे दिया आयशा लूज थी अडल्ट्रेस थी तो प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने अडल्ट्रेस के साथ रहा क्यों फिर रहा क्यों और फिर क्यों कुरान की आयत आई कि शी इज इनोसेंट और आया कि नहीं आया या ऐसे ही वो आपको बिकॉज सम सुन्नी वाज अगेन सेइंग दैट अली you Shias think that Aisha was very loose adultery. No, but Prophet Muhammad should not have stayed with an adulteress, right? Kept तो उसको सता सता के मारना चाह रहा था हाँ जैसे ये कुछ शिया भी कर सकते हैं ना तलाक तलाक इनके हाथ में है मर्दों के हाथ में so if the husband wants to give the wife punishment like psychopath है तो वाइफ का दिल भी है ना कि अगर कोई मर्द आके कहे आई लव यू, वो चाहेगी उसके साथ जो है ना कोई कि आओ मैं तुम्हें, तो वो हस्बैंड तलाक ही नहीं दे रहा है, तलाक ही नहीं दे। So what is Aisha's fault? Let's say if even she slept with the man, what kind of a man has, he's forced her parents, he got married to her. Adulteress Aisha ko aap bolenge? I don't think so. Even if she slept with him, uh, वो ना, अगर कोई मैन उसको बोलेगा कि तुम्हारा क्या हाल है, ये क्या किया है तुम्हें कि तुम्हें उठा के 8 साल की हो, या तुम्हारे फादर ने भी, let's say gives her emotional support and all this, of course the woman's heart's going to go towards that man. तो देखो देखो अल्लाह, मोहम्मद अयाद भी कह रहा था कि इनकी सुन्नी बुक्स में है कि शी वाज, पता नहीं क्या क्या बोल रहा था, अबू बकर के against Abu Bakr, against Aisha, that what a low life she was, like बचपन से ही। तो आप तो कहेंगे कि मैं भी लो लाइफ थी फिर, जो दादी को गालियां देती थी। हाँ, माय गॉड। और जो अगर अपने हस्बैंड को छोड़ के मुसलमान भाग गई, yeah, but she couldn't leave Prophet Muhammad, right? So at least some Aisha, after all, she was a woman, right? और ये बताएं केएल कि ये किस हदीस में लिखा है कि that tell me KL, which hadith is it, where is it written that's उमर बिन खत्ताब पे आपने इतना गलत इल्जाम लगाया है, blaming him for molesting, he molested Sauda, किधर? अच्छा, he sees the good side that the covert narcissist ex left him. ये पता नहीं क्या ड्रामा कर रहे हैं उधर यूट्यूब पे, मुझे पता नहीं क्या क्या खुमार दे रहे हैं इधर against no, I am with Aisha. Look, if she even went, this man was old, 50 years old, and moreover, he in Sunni Hadith it's written that when Sauda was, he found her ugly, old. Sauda gave her days to for forsook, conceded her days. बेगैरतो मर्दो, अगर ये औरत आयशा अडल्ट्री करे, माफी तुम लोगों में क्या है? तुम लोग तो इसको भी माफ नहीं करो, तुम्हारा अली, तो क्यों आयशा को डिवोर्स नहीं किया? हरामियो, सोचो, ज़ैनब बिन जश, जैद के बारे में सोचो। मर्द, तुम लोगों की मर्द निकल आती है किधर? जैद के बारे में नहीं, प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद के बारे में। Oh, Aisha was an adulteress. Aisha was a low-life, loose woman. सुन्नी हदीसों में लिखा है, बेचारे उधर भी पहुंच गए ये शिया, या अली, ये इमाम्स आयशा के अगेंस्ट। What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong. ये बेचारियां ना शादी कर सकती हैं वो किसी से आफ्टर, and how old was Aisha when Prophet Muhammad died? 18. Can't marry anyone, but he can marry the adopted sons to help Zainab bin Josh have a partner. And you're saying, oh, इसने शादी नहीं की, इसकी डिवोर्स हो गई, इस ये विडो, नहीं नहीं, शादी तो रसूलुल्लाह की वो है, शादी मैरिज सुन्नत है, और बेचारी अल्लाह विडोड हो गई, अभी इसके साथ कोई मुद्दा करे, कोई ये करे, कोई शादी करो, कोई मर्द को ढूंढो. What nonsense. तो ये मुसलमान बड़ी evil women and men, बड़ी evil community, बड़ी unfair, lopsided, जालिम, हद नहीं है. ये पागल कर देगी दूसरों को, पता है? पागल कर देने की बात है, because some people fuse, वो खिसक जाता है ऐसा सोच के क्या जुल्म. जुल्म के बारे में शायद आपका दिमाग है, maybe this KL and Shias like KL, right? Indian Shias. They're just trained. हाँ, अभी हुसैन का नाम आएगा रोने लगेंगे. ये क्या है ना. अली अकबर का रोने लगेंगे. मर्द भी इनके रोने लगेंगे. यू नो ये ऐसे ट्रेन कंडीशन ये हुए हैं. ये ऐसे हरामी है, ऐसे चालाक वे में इनको इनके डेवल्स ने, इमाम्स ने. और वैसे भी कौन सा इमाम है पता नहीं. आगा खान इमाम है या तुम लोग श्योर हो? बताओ बताओ. बिल्कुल भी अश्योरिटी नहीं दे सकते हैं. बिल्कुल भी अश्योरिटी नहीं दे सकते हैं. 12 शियाज नहीं दे सकते हैं. स्माइली नहीं दे सकते हैं. सलीम ललानी का सुनो तो पता अरे उनका सुनो तो उसमें इमामत में तो वो मर गया. वो इमाम के भाई. अच्छा, इमामों के भाई सिबलिंग्स आर फाइटिंग अमंगस्ट ईच अदर. ये भी हो रहा है. कैन यू बिलीव इट? कभी-कभी तो ये तो होगा और ज़्यादा होगा. आई होप गॉड्स wrath. तुम लोग ज़ालिम जो शिया ज़ालिम हो, one day God's wrath is going to come on you. मैं हक पे हूँ. अभी गाली दे रहे हैं, say I'm not well, right? Having just have one meal a day for 25 years, like no taste, and have a gin and all this, right? And you don't know what's happening, what's the truth. Mummy, mummy, mummy. And that's not the mummy, that's your gin. You get a, oh my God, stiff. ऐसा 25 years. Before that, have in your 21 year, have chronic fatigue. Before that, be um, be depressed, sickening depression, losing a loved one, separating from a loved one, and you can't let go. And you can't accept it because you're in a shock. And even the psychologist told me before that, and before that, in your childhood, what shall I say, Fatima ne kya kiya? Dadi, Fatima, my grandmother, maternal grandmother, and her daughter. So before that, what I have been through that I can't say here, and then you say, no, don't say that. अरे इंडियन पाकिस्तानी तुम लोग शायद थोड़ा पाकिस्तान like I would come out in Pakistan be very confident. लेकिन जब मैं इधर रही ना, मैं सोचा अरे इधर तो इंडियंस को कहना ये तो गलत है ना. Like they want an image, they've kept an image. फिर आप लोग मसीजों को क्यों नहीं कहते हैं कि don't talk about our Indians like this? Huh? So what is he doing and why has he spoken about his life? He's a man, so you have double standards. And if a American woman, a European woman talks about her life, ईशान तो इंडियंस के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहो. ये क्या है? Indian men con Gora women. But how? UAE Indian makes millions. अच्छा, सब इंडियंस ऐसे खराब नहीं है, लेकिन ये जो खराबी है ये तो it covers where are the good ones? Indian partners destroy my friends. Where the good Indian? लेकिन इंडियन में ये है कि अपना नहीं कहो और ये ना ये यूरोपियन में नहीं है. Your वो तो एक covert narcissist. Please tell us your what do you think about this? Give us your experience. वो comment section में. So what will Ishan do? And these Indians are they're very backward in this. Very पता नहीं कैसे लोग हैं like समझ में नहीं आता है. और ये क्या ये ना सब ये like advice ये पाकिस्तानियों की तरह है ना कि अच्छा दूसरों का ऐसा एडवाइस करेंगे जैसे वो मैं जब एडवाइस करती हूँ तो ओके दिस इज आई थॉट इमाम अपने दुश्मनों को भी सही एडवाइस देते हैं कि देखें मैं इस चीज़ में गिरी जब मैं थी और अभी तक उठ नहीं सकती हूँ दिस इज माय इंटेंशन राइट ऐसा एडवाइस देना जैसे ये लोग आई कांट पुट इट इन वर्ड्स the Indians, the way Pakistani and Indians give advice. It's really something like if when I would give advice to someone, I would say, okay, no, like, don't go with this man. You have children, and you have a husband, and I understand all that. Your husband doesn't treat you well. It's like, but that's in our. She told me it's in our Shia son, but she couldn't take it, and there were certain habits of her husband she couldn't take. So, when the man wants to, and what, even if you're sleeping, but he wouldn't wake her up, he would just try to make some noise, right? And she's working. So then she did tell me that in Islam at that time, 1992 or so. So she did tell me that then she told me that in Islam, uh, Shia Islam, if a husband wants to have sex with you, his wife, you can't say no. But she couldn't take it. So there were certain things about her husband she couldn't take. So she wanted to run away with a man who loved her, Pakistan. So, like, she wasn't a Pakistani herself, but we were brought up in Pakistan. So, like, I had to give her the best advice that I thought it was necessary. Anyways, if I put myself in her shoes, right? Okay, so so I looked at my father, my mother, and they sacrificed for the children. Let's say, right? Some people, like my mother said, I didn't get a divorce from your father and marry another man because of you. You were attached, and that's what she told her. So, like the although I do believe in love and so there was no solution. The best I just told her, like, I gave, yeah, maybe I was hard on her. No, don't leave your husband for your kids. Of course, she had to sacrifice her life. And there was a man who loved her a lot, Pakistani man. He sincerely loved her. And I was like, how could he even tell you to leave your children? I didn't understand that kind of love at that time. So, in my own capacity, I thought I gave her the sincere and the best, I mean, the best solution that I could find. Otherwise, she would have run away with this Pakistani man. And, he couldn't walk with one foot properly. He's limping. Her husband was completely fine. Like he could walk properly, both at Salimta, like completely fine. But this man, he had a limp, right? He limped and he walked. मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल. Sorry, the Indian song. Okay, it reminds me of that. I don't mean to make fun or taunt anyone. So, he was limping. His one foot leg was not good. He was limping as he walked. And she wanted to run away with the leave. She wouldn't tell her husband, leave the children with the husband. I said, how can you have the heart to do that? But she came to and the man loved her so much. He said, I will keep you happy, I promise you. I said, how can you believe that he'll keep you happy? How can you trust in this man? So I gave her the advice that I thought was best at that time, although I may have. And so Aisha, she was very young. Do you ever think of women's feelings? So people who give advice here on that, people who give advice, I mean, it's too much on Indians, really. Uh, anyways, this also. So Bhupai doesn't mention these things. I don't know what's going on the internet. I can't trust anyone. I can't trust Indian or anyone on it, even in real life. Anytime I could die or want to kill myself. And when I used to attempt suicide, I would never tell anyone. There were many, many times in Karachi uh, during the separation with Mr. Sa until my teacher, until God brought me into this nothingness and helped me, gave me the grace of letting go of my teacher, Mr. Sa. Many times. One time the doctor Wajid said he was a Shia. He told my aunt was there living with me in my room, in my house. He told my aunt, don't let her go to sleep tonight. If she goes to sleep, khatra, it will be like, so she kept me awake, she fed me, and I'm like, no, no, sorry. And I couldn't even feed myself like I think it was whatever it was, biryani or pulao, or she was feeding me with the spoon. Uh, I couldn't even eat. This was my halat. I attempted suicide. And she was like, Zahra. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Let me Finally, she let me sleep in the middle of the night or something. And maybe Dr. White said, and they had come with they come with the thing to give, what do you call it? Some vein, what do you call that? Glucose or what's that? The vein. The nurse would bring it in my bedroom from the clinic nearby and give me that. And then I slept and I woke up. That the next day I knew that my grandfather, maternal, and my mother had to go to Mr. Sa's house. And I woke up to ask at the right time, but a little late, like just a few minutes late. And I went in the kitchen. No, I went in the dining room. Where were they? I was looking for my aunt and everyone. I asked if Nana, my grandmother, my grandfather, maternal, and my mother have gone there. And they said yes. And then I don't know. Then later on, when I woke up in my room, my aunt told me that you fell, you fainted in the dining room. I didn't have to ask anyone to attempt suicide. I know when I have to attempt suicide, commit suicide. It's not that I was, go to tell my mother, Amma, I feel like committing suicide. No, no, I just went for it. Someone wants to commit suicide, they don't have to come here and tell you. I know that because many times I did it. Dr. Vajit used to send the nurse. So I fainted and then they told me yes. When they told me yes, I fainted in the room, old house. And then they took me and I have no hosh, no, I don't know what happened. And then when I woke up, they told me this is what happened to you. You fell in my aunt told me that I fell. And I was like, I don't even know who picked me up. They said they picked you up and took you, carry you to your room. Yeah, so don't think that, I'm like trying to threaten you here or that I want to stop. No, no. I've committed suicide attempt. Now, they say it's it. Don't say committed, my psychologist, because you committed means you passed in your attempting suicide. So, and then another time, and another time, and another time. So, systematic how these Shias are working, it's amazing, huh? It's beyond my reach, right? So, this and dizzy feeling. Oh, my pain is coming back on my right side, livers. Oh, I can smell some bleeding, blood. I can smell. Oh, I have to rest my arm, right arm. I have to smoke. Who's this? Uh, so, it's been terrible knowing that this Kia, ऐसे you know, इनकी नीयतें साफ नहीं है, right? ये उनको नहीं जान सकते. I don't care if I break down, if in my earlier. Now I do because there are such people, and I don't know what they're doing psychologically to me. Ouch, my arm, my head. Oh, so my garden cracks and crunch. So I have cancer. uh, So like Sanjay Datta, I wouldn't want to have chemotherapy. And they haven't told me because my brother and no, first I was alone in the hospital. I went alone, emergency. And the doctor was saying, I'm not letting you go because you have schizophrenia. Here they won't let you go. Then I told him to speak to my brother. Uh, and then the test came. I was waiting for the test. Uh, full and stressed. Ah, oh, oh.